The hit television series and crime drama NCIS, which centered around a team of special agents, is being renewed for a 16th season here on CBS.
MTN's Scott Breen recently had a chance to visit the set in Los Angeles and takes us behind the scenes with writer Brendan Fehily.
This was actually my very first love. I attempted to do this right out of college and failed spectacularly.
So, Fehily earned his television start 17 years ago in Billings as a news reporter, much to the surprise of Wilmer Valderrama, who plays Agent Torres.
A news reporter, okay. Oh man, that makes so much sense. I didn't know that, but now that I do.
Now that he does, Torres, shooting on location, calls Fehily over for a little interrogation.
I have a question.
Can we hug? What's your question? Yeah.
You were a news reporter?
You didn't know?
No!
Then Valderrama wants a little show and tell.
I just want to take a couple of minutes of your time. Do you know your name? Did you see what happened over there?
I did. I really did.
Do you have any idea what happened?
He's the nicest guy. What was your question?
Almost 2 decades after reporting, Fehily is in his 3rd year of writing for NCIS. He's responsible for creating 3 shows a season, each idea hatched on this whiteboard in his office.
And this is the very first scene in the episode. This is the scene that goes before the main titles. INT means interior of a patrol car that's speeding down the highway.
This episode title, a fantastic play on words, sight unseen.
The title came out of many failed titles, so I won't go through the bad ones. This was an idea about a blind woman who witnesses a crime.
You see Fehily's office on the lot decorated with mementos, including this picture signed by the cast. Lead actor Mark Harmon had it framed for Fehily after his first script hit the air, a sign of collaboration between writer and characters.
I love when actors come up and give me a line that I wish that I had written, where I'm like, I spent a week trying to figure out what you say, and you just in 5 seconds knew.
I love his scripts. You know, he gravitates towards doing, crimes that also have some kind of emotional attachment to it.
You want to be able to root for somebody?
There's some really funny Torres moments that he's definitely developed that's helped shape, the layers of my characters. So I'm grateful for that.
Marilee Talkington plays the blind woman in this episode.
He was very open to dialogue, because there was a few little tweaks here and there that I think she would actually say this, it's more like this.
Hey, you might recognize this, MTAC, here on the iconic set of NCIS. This is the 350th episode coming up. That's 15 years of iconic characters, if you will, walking up and down these stairs.
I feel like I'm kind of cheating. I just got here 2 years ago, and I'm already celebrating the 350. So it's very funny that I get to say that and not everyone else that's not here. Michael Weatherly. Sorry, not sorry. I took your 350 celebration, kid.
Weatherly, of course, played the prominent role of Agent Anthony DiNozzo for 13 years before leaving a couple years ago for his own CBS series, Bull. Of course, the main character here is Agent Jethro Gibbs, played by Harmon. Fehily says some of his best writing advice, even today, came from the actor.
A great script, you'd be able to take the names above each piece of dialogue out, erase it, and simply have the dialogue. And then a person that doesn't know who's speaking, who's familiar with our show, would be able to go back, look at the script and say, that's a Gibbs line, that's a Ducky line.
In Los Angeles, Scott Breen, MTN News.